All right, well, I am still in beautiful Salt Lake City, and I'm here now with Shawn Heiden. He is the Vice President of Sales for the South region, which covers Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. Is that right?
Correct.
So tell me, Shawn, tell me about your business.
Yeah.
What is it that you guys are doing, and who are your customers? How are you, how is it that you're succeeding in the markets?
Yeah. So Compunet's been around for 20 years now. Focused primarily in the western U.S., and like you said, I oversee the southern operations. And our major play is to provide technical value to our customers. We have about 220 employees, about 130 of those are enterprise level SEs.
Right.
And we really work hard at developing close knit relationships built around technical value.
Right.
So they focus on silos of the business, and some of those things could be networking, physical security, wireless, data security,
Right.
Data center componentry, network, and several other things. But those are some of the top things. Collaboration being another one, just helping people communicate.
Yep.
We also do integrated media solutions, so conference rooms and those sort of things. So pretty diverse, but most things that touch the network. And then we have all of those different teams that will allow us to go provide all of those different solutions, as well as cloud solutions, and being able to provide security and tying whatever those things are together with all of those teams. So we really bring in a pretty powerful level of engineering talent to any customer of all sorts and sizes.
Yeah. Now, something that's a real hot area, and you touched on it, is the cloud.
Yeah.
How are customers embracing the cloud? Are you seeing they're going all in with the cloud, or is there sort of half and half? What's the approach? What are they asking you, and how are you helping to drive solutions for them?
Sure. So to answer your first question, there are customers that are going all in.
Yeah.
There are people that have been born in the cloud that
Yeah.
are now getting tired of it and losing control and the expenses, and are pulling back. And so
Interesting.
I would tell you that what most of our customers are doing is they're picking their battles within the cloud.
Right.
They're finding where it makes the most sense for them,
Yeah.
where they can go, provide various workloads,
Right.
and move things that will take work off of the plates of their teams that aren't maybe mission critical,
Right.
and just trying to dip their toe. So mostly hybrid,
Yeah.
but we do have some people that, like I say, were born in and have pulled back
Yeah.
and come back to on-prem. So I see a continued trend for various workloads to do very well in the cloud,
Right.
and then for various people to continue to pull back and expand. So we're seeing just kind of a mix of
It's a
all
multi-cloud sort
Yeah.
of environment.
for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking for secondary backups in the cloud,
Right.
moving O365 or moving down that direction.
Sure.
And so those are some of the most common use cases we're seeing for
Right.
most everybody.
That's interesting. And how is Dell helping you in terms of offering those types of solutions? Is it, and how are we as a vendor for you?
Yeah, so I mean, our relationship with Dell, EMC, historically has been quite good.
Yeah.
We're evolving through the acquisition
Great.
of EMC. It's certainly been different,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of changing of the cast of characters,
Right,
a lot of
yeah.
blending of portfolios. So for our customers, I think it's been confusing. For us, it's been a little bit confusing, and we had some pretty solid relationships with a lot of those teams. So I would tell you that we're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
That said, we do have some of our engineers really like a lot of the compute and storage platforms, and are out pushing those on a daily basis. And so I would tell you that it's good, but certainly we can continue to work on it and get better, and we have some ownership in that as well.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. And just going back to what you were talking about, about the multi-cloud environment, it's interesting, your approach. You're not really a VAR. You're more than a VAR. Maybe not a fully an MSP, but your technically led sales engagement really helps to, I think, differentiate yourself, doesn't it? In terms of, because companies are dealing with a lot of complexity, you can make it simple for them with that technical background.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing, it's kind of interesting because we're seeing a lot of our competitors pull back on the technical side because it's expensive, and they're just trying to push volume or solutions, and they'll follow manufacturers around and cash those checks, and they're doing a fine job. But
Yeah.
For us, we really want to understand the customer's business and make sure that every dollar they spend, we're getting the best return out of that.
Yeah.
And helping them evaluate the technologies that will do,
Yeah.
you know, what's best for them over time. And when those relationships are established, they tend to be long-term.
Yeah.
And they seem to be fruitful as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, Shawn, thank you very much. This has been very insightful, and thanks for being a great Dell EMC partner.
You bet. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it.